Am I the asshole for refusing to give my room to my married cousin? I'm in a 1-week family vacation. My family aren't here and my dad got me a room at the hotel we were all staying at. My cousin, 32 female, I'll call her Joe, her husband I'll call him Bill, and their 2 kids had the room next to mine. The second day my cousins and I wanted to go to the beach. Joe asked if she could stay in my room because her husband and kids were disturbing her rest. I said okay and gave her my room card. We were gone for like the whole day. When we returned, Joe was still in my room. She had been watching TV. She had actually rented a movie. I was angry at this because it was my dad's credit card on the billing for the room. She apologized and left. The next day she asked to use my room again, promised not to rent a movie, and I agreed. When I returned, Bill was in my room laying on my bed. I wasn't mad, but I also didn't like it. I asked them to leave, that I needed to get ready since we were all going out to eat. We're at the restaurant eating, joking around, having a nice time, when my aunt, Joe's mom, said, and I quote, "You'll be sleeping in Joe's room with the kids so your sister and her husband can have some privacy." I honestly didn't think she was talking to me until my uncle snapped at me asking if I was deaf. I looked around, everyone was looking at me, waiting for my okay or yes ma'am, but I said no. The vibe of our table changed. My aunt basically ordered me to hand over my room card. Again, I said no. She then said it was wrong of me to expect adults to be sleeping in the same room with their kids when another child has a free room. I'm 24 but I'm also the youngest. Again, I said no and asked her to ask someone else. At this point, everyone turned on me, asking why I needed a room to myself and what I was doing by myself that would make me not want to share with kids. It was so uncomfortable that I left. The next day, we had plans to go to the theme park, but they all left without me. I called my cousins, but they wouldn't pick up. I texted and was left on read. I called my dad about this and he told me not to worry. He'd handle it. At dinner that night, I was called a snitch and told that I had run to my dad when I was the one being disrespectful. Then my aunt asked me to leave the table or give my sister my room card. It was like a go to your room moment. So I went to my room, called my dad again, and this time he told me to just change rooms to keep the peace. My mom and brothers said not to, that they were looking for a free babysitter, but I'm not here to babysit. Today, I was left behind again. I don't know. I'm really upset about this, but I also don't want to give in. I'm thinking of just going home, but it's quite expensive to change my ticket. So 3 days left of this. Am I the asshole?